This is going to be ridiculous, but it's fun, and I'm having fun. So there's no reason to hate. It's just for fun. Come on now.
One time. Uh-oh. Overload, overload, overload. Coming on to the overload, overload, overload. Coming up to the overload, overload, overload. Coming up to the overload, overload, overload. Coming up to the Stylo. Blossom in your soul. When you know the heart is light, electric is the love. When the Mako flies, preach from the bottom in your eyes. Then I know the twilight skies, electric is this love is electric. It'll be flowing on the streets, time after time, just to get through the week. Sometimes it's hard.
Now, Democrats sell out labor and take corporate contributions? Absolutely. So your answer to a revanchist far right that's doing even more than any previous administration on labor is to go back into history and bitch about Democrats fucking up on that issue. What we on the actual left who care about actually achieving things are doing is fighting all of these fronts simultaneously, but actually, in fact, focusing now on the main threat. I said if you were in a swing state, vote for Hillary because I wanted to keep the main threat and the main problem be those fucking neoliberals and corporatists that we do have to defeat, not galloping fascists. But you know what? It's a good business model. Outrage is a good business model.
So yeah, I was covering a cover of, I guess, Stylo by the Gorillas. Yeah, dog. I just want to have a little bit of fun before the start of the stream, where we about to get motherfucking crazy up in this motherfucker. How everybody's doing? How is everybody doing? This is Crimson 60620, and I am fucking tired. I'm kind of a little bit upset. I'm still fucking pissed off because I have to go to the office nowadays, and that's leaving me real fucking tired. And oh yeah, Canada is on fucking fire. Think how that does to somebody who has bronchitis. So yeah, I've been like, fuck my lungs all over this week and last week. So yeah, that's been a thing. That has been a thing. So how is everybody doing today? Now, this is to the live stream. Welcome to the live stream. Welcome to the live stream. Welcome to the motherfucking live stream. And as you guys know, I did do a stream this Monday when I talked to Base Pluto. The video's up on my channel. I think it was a good conversation. Some of it was talking past each other. Some of it was just I was shooting the shit. Like, and I would actually say this if you're watching this live stream, and of course when I do the VODs and shit like that, when I go with that chat, wasn't to go on dunk, or it wasn't to go and just be like, oh yeah, these, like, no, like, they need to be reached out to. Like a lot of people. But let's get into the motherfucking show. Shit, I started a lot later than I wanted to, but it's okay, it's okay. I just it's been a motherfucking week. So here's a fun thing. I'm in the process of looking for a new job. It's one of the things about it is, in the process of looking for a new job, you get some that nah. And I learned today that my value is more than what some company may try to offer me. That's less than what I'm getting paid now. But we'll get into that later. How's everybody doing? We are fucking live, and let's go to the newest video. And this is gonna be a night of me watching videos that I've actually already watched. But I feel like they have this good point, so it's not gonna be more reaction, more like a review night tonight. And we're gonna actually go into them. And first, hey everybody, remember Eamon Animations? Well, he dropped a new one, and we're going to react to it. I know, Eamon Animations. Let's go. So, yeah, let's see what he's talking about. Pull my window down just a little bit over here to the side. Let's see what the new Matt Walsh, What is a Woman? Eamon Animations. Let's go.
I mean, think about it. As Christians,
he's talking to Dennis Prager with his multi-limbed centipede of okay, let's go.
we are fighting a war against the devil himself. We are advancing against the darkest forces.
Is it bad that he looks like an uncanny valley version of Matt Walsh that he didn't have to do much work on? Is that bad? Let's go.
Of the universe, and we're marching with God on our side, and all the while, all around us, on a dimension that's invisible to our mortal eyes, there are angels and demons and supernatural forces, both good and evil, and they're fighting and they're working to defend and destroy.
Look, he has a creepy baby in the background. All right, let's go. This is decent.
Destroy us, and this is all happening all around us. The stakes are infinite. Our souls hang in the balance. We're standing on a battlefield right now as we speak. We are soldiers. Some people demand that we, have evidence.
Why does he look like the world's oldest 12-year-old? All right, let's go.
Outside the Bible, and I think that's kind of silly, personally.
There's no secular argument against adult incest. Brother and sister want to make love. What's your argument? That they...
Oh, okay, yeah. Dennis Prager did actually say this. And if you're not familiar with Eamon Animations, he just takes their clips that they say and puts it towards animation. I know, yeah. Dennis Prager, Mr. Marital assault is okay. And now Mr. Brother and sister incest. I'm sorry, the dog. I can't even say that right. Let's go.
They're going to produce mentally retarded offspring. It's nonsense.
But let's just say, hypothetically, you got a man who stumbles across a DVD, a laptop that's got a bunch of child porn downloaded on it. And
why would you say hypothetically, Matt? Okay. Wait, what? What? Why? Okay, fuck, let's go.
So he watches it. Now, you would probably, even as an atheist, I think you would instinctively say that he's wrong for watching.
You can't stumble across the laptop. You can't stumble across the DVD. As soon as you see that shit, you say, hey, cops, come get this shit. This is not me. Take this shit, go. Why would you sit and watch it? Matt, oh my God. No, okay, fuck.
But why? It's not hurting anybody. Just as they'll condemn slavery, even when the
I seem to remember Vosh making that argument, and everybody wanted to throw him under the bus, but Matt Walsh make that argument. Let's not talk about conservatives.
slavery benefits most people in society. Actually, what we can say is that we'd all end up worse All of us today would be in a worse spot if slavery never existed at all across the entire globe.
There were undoubtedly many nice slaveholders in the South.
I am me.
Oh my God. I know you probably can't see it because my little, what's the name, is in the way. But he okay, wow, this is where we got starting to get into the real fucked up shit. All right, let's go.
But I wish I were more than me. You know, a dolphin can't do that. But if there is no God, then
Yes,
this
he's
is
in a
kind of
diaper.
the entire story of mankind. Man desiring to be free from himself, to be more than what he.
Yeah, the words are just worse than the uncanny shit. For real. Yeah, for real. Exactly. And to know that this is some shit that he just said, yeah, no, this fucked up.
Is more than material.
The will of man's heart
Why does he look so sweaty?
is towards evil from his youth.
If we research to cure doubt, then we're still relying on our own understanding and we're demanding proof. All he needs me to do is just come to the cross, kneel before it, and say, I'm here, Lord. Change.
Matt Walsh will suck Jesus cock. I'm sorry. What? Who said that? Who said that?
me. Although we should always be very careful with that prayer, the change me prayer. He'll do it. He'll do it in ways that you didn't expect.
Babies are not kind. Babies are not murderers, not rapists, but they're not kind. They're pure narcissism. All of life exists for them.
But the question is not whether a thing hurts someone. The question is, why should I care that I
Oh my
hurt someone?
God.
Why shouldn't I hurt someone?
Wait, what the fuck? What the fuck? No. Wait, how? The question is, why should I care? God, I hope he's on the list somewhere.
Why is God hidden? Why is he hidden from us? I'll admit that I've had moments in prayer sometimes where I say to God, God, if you would just reveal yourself. I mean, can you just reveal yourself? Can you come out of the shadow?
I'm sad. I swear he's making him look even more sweaty. Oh my God. Okay. Yeah, sure.
Just for 1 second and just show me your glory.
So Matt Walsh is actually admitting that he has never experienced God before. He's admitting that shit. If you're saying this shit, he's never experienced God. Cool. At least one thing he's telling the truth on, because nobody's experienced God. Okay, I'm being edgy atheist. Oh no, I'm sorry. But he's literally saying he's never experienced God before. What does that have to? Okay, yeah. Wow.
In all of its fullness, just for 1 second. That's all I'm asking for, just 1 second. But the vision never comes. What is a woman? You just really don't want to answer the questions, do you?
The fuck?
I want mommy, I want milk, I want to be held, I want to be comforted.
What the fuck? Oh God. Oh God. Yes, the leader.
And if you do not do all these things immediately, I will ruin your life.
Ever since the beginning
Do they really believe like, okay, Dennis Prager believes it because, you know, he can't access his human sex doll, but all right, let's go.
of time, teenage girls have been getting pregnant. Girls between the ages of like 17 and 24 is when they're technically most fertile, okay? That's biological. That's a fact, all right? I'm just stating facts. That's all I'm doing. So what I'm saying is that the problem is not per se teenage pregnancy. It's unwed pregnancy. That's the problem in society.
I violate my kids' consent all the time.
Congratulations, Elon. 4
Okay. Wow, that's even scarier. Oh shit. Oh shit.
billion views.
Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Wow. What the hell? What the hell did I just watch? That was a very twisted one. What? Okay. Okay. Yeah, let's go. Hey, if you haven't subscribed to Amen's Animation channel, subscribe. Vegeta, can you put Amen's Animation channel in the chat since you have mod powers? What the hell? I don't know. Like, what the hell? What the hell? That was some twisted shit. Wow. Wow. Okay. Okay, Amen. Bravo, sir. Yeah, that was horrifying. That was horrifying. Oh my god. Amen's channel is in the chat. Thank you, Amen, and his Patreons for bringing this shit to us, because that was some interesting shit. Oh wow! Remember, like, share, and subscribe. I'm trying to hit 1,000 subscribers by October the 1st, and we're almost there. We're at 184 subscribers. Wow! Thank you guys. I'm just horrified about that. Wow. Yeah. Everybody, you're helping to be responsible. Anyway, we're gonna cut this video segment here. Shit, that was interesting to say the least. And damn. And you know what? What is very fortuitous? Very fortuitous about this, and shit, we're gonna go into we're fucking rolling into the next video. We're rolling into the next video. Watching that Amen animation into that video where Elon suddenly pops up is actually a little bit fortuitous, because we're talking about the dipshit. So Elon Musk has recently did a video with CNBC, and it had a couple of different segments, but this was about a month ago, and I thought it was really, really weird that around this time you saw a lot of companies really push for the work to home, work to end work from home, and this is what the glorious idiot at home, the chief twit. Or twat, excuse me, I think that's what it's the chief twat actually said in a recent interview. Here we go. Let's go.
Look, I'm a big believer that people are more productive when they're in person.
Okay, so I stumble over my words. Sometimes I just don't know what to say. Sometimes I talk too fast for my mind to catch up. But why do people think this dumb fuck is smart? He stumbles over his words more than a drunk college girl after a weekend of partying. But let's continue. Oh yeah, I want to see him fight Zuckerberg. Oh, I want to see them two fight. I want to see them two fight. This pasty, pale imitation of a real man, whose kids don't even love him, is gonna fight Mark Zuckerberg. Yeah, okay, let's go.
And really, man, the whole sort of work from home thing. It's like, I think it's
Talk. Fucking talk. Please have a conversation. Say words. Say words. Stop stumbling over your words. All right, let's go. Let's go.
Look, there are some exceptions, but I kind of think that the whole notion of work from home is a bit like the fake Marie Antoinette quote, "Let them eat cake." It's like
it was attributed to Voltaire. Voltaire said it. Voltaire. You know that part is fake. Oh, look, the hair plants are actually looking a little bit better than they used to. I'm sorry, it's bad. I'm sorry, I should just stick to him, not him being an idiot. I mean, personal slanders aside, you know? But let's go. Okay, this isn't personal. Even his kid, she wanted to change her name because Elon is a dipshit. But let's go.
it's like really, you're going to work from home and you're going to make everyone else who made your car come work in the factory. You're going to make the people who make your food that gets delivered that they can't work from home.
Shit, if somebody want to make my food in my kitchen, cool beans, they can do that shit. You dumb fuck. If you're a chef, you cannot work from home. Well, there are some people who do work from home chef shit, yes. But last time I checked, my home is not a car factory. There are some jobs that can be done from a factory. There are some jobs that can be done from home. For you to equate the two is stupid. But then again, he is one of those idiots that came in and broke Twitter. Twitter was already bad. And I'm not going to be like these fake ass lefties who complain about Twitter but is on there 16, 17 times a day talking about Elon Musk made Twitter bad. No, it's always been bad. But he broke it more. And you're complaining. But we'll get into that. We'll get into that later. Let's go.
The people that come fix your house, they can't work from home, but you can? Does that seem morally right?
Yes, because they're providing a service. Elon, they're providing a service. Your motherfucking analogy breaks the fuck down. They are coming to my home and providing a service on something that needs to be. Hey Elon. I know what you can do. You can sit in Texas while, they need to have shit delivered in the International Space Station. Oh, you can't work from home in Texas? Well, you obviously can't send a rocket from Texas to the International Space Station, but that's a different story, isn't it? All right, let's go.
That's messed up.
You see it as a moral issue?
Yes.
I mean, I see it more as
and
just
it's a productivity issue, but
yeah.
It's also a moral issue.
It's a moral issue. He's putting it as a moral issue. Now, he's also said it was a productivity issue, which is not a productivity issue. If you work from home, you actually are more productive. It's less turnover, and you get report more happiness as an employee. But it's not it's a moral issue because reasons.
People should get off the goddamn moral high horse with the work from home bullshit.
Now, mind you, they allowed Elon Musk to say bullshit on a broadcast channel because he's Elon Musk.
Because they're asking everyone else to not work from home while they do.
And yet there's still pushback, by the way. It's still going on. This battle is still happening. I mean, leaders of organizations, and I speak to plenty of them, I want people back. 3 days a week, they're still battling.
So we're going to cover another video, and this video is going to come out before that video when I do the clips. But let's keep hearing this. Let's hear this bullshit about why leaders want people to come back in. Because it just sounds like, I need people to be in front of me to feel important. I need people to be in front of me to feel important. If you're not in front of me doing work, then you must not be in work. Because unlike most 5-year-olds, that learn object permanence, a lot of these CEOs and, executives, they don't learn object permanence. If I can't see it, it's not being done. But let's go.
It's not clear that it's ever going to change. People are not coming back 5 days a week.
The laptop class is living in La La Land, okay?
The laptop class. I work for a call center. I make less than $50,000 a year, but I'm a laptop class because Reasons? Yeah. Reasons. I'm a laptop class because I can work for a call center. Hey, Elon, if the laptop class is so easy to fucking do, hey, why don't you get your ass on the phone? Talk to people. Let them hear your stuttering ass. Stuttering.
As I said, you can't. But look at the cars. Are people working from home here? Of course not.
Hey, you ever noticed something that you would normally see in a car factory? In a car factory? Hey, wait. Where's the warning signs in the car factory? Where's the warning signs? You know those big yellow lines that let you know, hey, warning, you don't want to step in this area because you may get fucked up. Because it offends Elon. There are no warning signs. How is that going for injuries from your employees? Because he's offended by the color yellow and warning signs. Yeah, okay, let's go.
So the people were, building cars, servicing the cars, building houses, fixing houses.
Hey, Elon, is the servicing finally getting that motherfucking autopilot to work? Yeah, the autopilot that you said was going to be working, 2 years ago that doesn't. Or the Teslas that blow up. I don't know, maybe if your employees work from home, they can actually take the time to not have to deal with your bullshit and fix the things that they need to fix. Your engineers who probably tells you any fucking thing because you fucking believe any fucking thing you want to hear. Remember how Elon said that building a hyperloop is like building an air hockey table? Yeah, how does that work out for you, Elon? Oh, it's not? It's not? That's one of the other snake oil shits that you talking about? But you've been right about everything, including the global pandemic that you said was only going to be for 2 weeks. Everybody can take time to dunk on Elon. And I know I'm just doing multiple dunks after multiple dunks. It's easy, low-hanging fruit. Oh, who am I kidding? The fruit hangs so low that if I was to reach down and kick my foot, I'll run into the top of the motherfucking stem.
Making the food, making all the things that people consume.
Why does he keep going back to car and food? Are you hungry, Elon? Are you hungry? Are you hungry, Elon? All right, let's go.
It's messed up to assume that yes, they have to go to work, but you don't.
And see, here's the problem. He thinks because people are working from home, they're not working. It goes back to that object permanence, and this is all seriousness. It's that I don't see you working, so you must not be working. Hey, Elon, remember how you said that you devote so much time to your different companies? It just looks like you're just talking out of your ass as a fucking PR stunt to try to get people back into the motherfucking office when they're not really needed. Yes, you're right. If you work in a fucking car factory, you can't bring that shit home. But engineers don't need to be in a factory. Scientists, unless theoretical scientists, don't need to be in a factory. They just need something to compute shit. But who are we kidding? SpaceX doesn't make a profit. Tesla is overpriced. And Lord knows what's happening at Twitter. I wonder if he's still holding out on paying the rent. I wonder, but let's go.
How is that? That is, it's not just a productivity thing. I think it's morally wrong.
Although productivity is definitely impacted too, and the ability of people to learn.
No, it's not. It's actually going up when people are working from home. You just feeding bullshit. And look at the Chiron at the bottom. Here, let me just move chat right quick. Elon Musk thinks working from home is a moral issue. How, Sway? How? Elon,
That's not how it works. That's not how any of this works.
I don't think you know what those words mean. What's immoral is the fact that you're a fucking billionaire. That you think that, goddamn, that you should hoard all this fucking wealth. that you got more, like, very, very lucky. The fact that your fucking father owned an emerald mine and your mother was a fucking dietitian and a model. Yeah, exactly.
And I mean, on and on. Listen,
So
I
I mean,
agree
look,
with you, but-
people will disagree with me about this, but
Okay, yeah, I'm disagreeing with you heavy, dog. Heavy disagreeing with you.
it's like,
So if you want to work at Tesla, you want to work at SpaceX, you want to work at Twitter, you got to come into the office every day.
But nobody wants to work at SpaceX. No one wants to work at Twitter. No one wants to work at Tesla. I mean, I get that the judge threw out the monumental judgment that has been against this motherfucker right here for him in the Tesla factory actually allowing so much racism and sexism. I get they threw it out, but for a while that was a monumental judgment against them. And fuck, nobody wants to work at Twitter. That's why 70% of the staff when he started is gone now. But let's go.
yes, I mean, like I'm not saying, I'm saying like, look, put 40 hours in, and frankly, it doesn't even need to be like, Monday through Friday, you could work Monday through Thursday.
And see, here's the shit. Now, I was specifically offered this bullshit. And I saw this probably about a week and a half ago. And when I saw this bullshit, I heard this and I knew it came from nothing but this fuckers or people like his ass. No. You know what? You know what's to be easier? How about if you work 4 days a week, work 10-hour days? It already takes me an hour to get back and forth to work. But you're only gonna have to work 4 days. You want 12 hours out of my day. No, fuck you. But let's go.
And I'm also not saying no one should take, I mean, I think people should take vacations. Like I work 7 days a week, but I'm not expecting others to do that.
Yes, Elon Musk says he works 7 days a week. Because work time to him, he motherfucking rations out him doing tweets on a fucking shitter.
How much sleep do you get, by the way?
About 6 hours.
You do? 6 hours, typically?
Yes.
No, that's...
Oh, great. He gets 6 hours of sleep. Congratulations. You know what most people have to do if they're not working 2 jobs and busting their ass on 1 job and a side hustle? Hello. They may not get that much sleep. But, it's okay for Elon to need 6 hours of sleep. Listen to his reasons why he needs 6 hours of sleep.
It's not bad. I thought it would be less.
I've tried less, but my productivity, even though I'm awake more hours, I get less done.
Okay.
Wait, what? You're telling me humans, even if you put more hours to the fucking grind, if you put more hours, you get less done? Shock Pikachu face. Wow. It's okay for you to feel like that, but other people to feel like that? Fuck you, that's why. Fuck you, that's why. I'm Elon Musk. Fuck you, that's why.
And the brain pain level is bad. If I
So, and it's painful for his brain. I mean, thinking is painful for his brain, but he deserves at least 6 hours of sleep because, reasons. And if he doesn't, he gets brain pain. Wow. Do you extend that same level of decency to the people who work for you, Elon? What? No. They need to hustle hard and work 80 hours a week. Remember, he put that tweet out. Hardcore working or hardcore commitment. Yeah.
I get less than 6 hours.
But you work 7 days a week.
Yes.
Yeah.
I actually only, in terms of actually, you say like how many days in a year do I not put in some meaningful amount of work? It's probably about 2 or 3.
Right.
He says that he only takes 2 or 3 weeks off a year.
Done.
We all know that's bullshit, and that's probably the reason why none of his kids loves him. What else can I say? That's bullshit. That's bullshit. That's bullshit. Oh, wait, let me see if I can find it. Let me see if I can find it.
Babe, I was out with the girl.
Let me see if I can find it.
Babe, I was out with the girls and
bullshit, girl. I hear you talking that bullshit, girl. To walking that bullshit. You are the
Exactly. Thank you, Elon. That's bullshit. Anyway, we're gonna cut this video segment off here. Remember, like, share, and subscribe. I'm trying to make 1,000 subscribers by October 1st, and we're so close. Please help me make that super special number. And yeah. Thank you, and fuck Elon Musk. Oh, I'm gonna get banned off of Twitter. Oh God. This has been a fun night. I will say this. This has been a fun night. Oh God. Let's see. All right. So I guess we're doing a theme tonight, guys. I guess we're doing a theme tonight. All right. So I came across this video earlier today, and I want to actually, the aiming animation was kind of, I didn't know what it was. I didn't watch it. That Elon Musk video was playing. So here, let's talk about this. I have been complaining about having to go back to the office after over a year of being able to work from home and a year and a half doing hybrid work. And you know what? I've had my suspicions. And this video kind of helped confirm some suspicions. So what I ended up doing is this. I've came up with 3 reasons why I think that a lot of motherfucking jobs are requiring people to come back to the office. One of which is the whole object permanence thing, that employers don't trust their employees. That's why you see the rise of monitoring software. You see, like, a lot of people actually be like, well, you need to make sure that you're not doing 2 or 3 jobs. They don't trust their employees. And to that, I say, if you don't trust your employees, fire them and get new employees. That's just that simple. You don't trust your employees. So, if you don't trust your employees, fire them and get new employees. And then, my second reason is a lot of these motherfucking people in leadership, corporate people, executives, well, they have I've made a video about bullshit jobs. If you see a lot of people around you, then it must be important. And then a third reason why I just think that a lot of people wanted to go into the office is because, hey, guess what? There's a commercial real estate crash that's right around the corner, and a lot of places are going to get fucked. But I saw this video that kind of confirmed confirmation bias and actually brought out some new things for me. So let's watch this video. It's by a channel called How Money Works, and it's actually pretty decent. I've watched a few of their videos in the past, and I thought, why not watch this video? Let's take a look at that video. Let's go.
According to study after study, working from home leads to more efficient workers, less staff turnover, higher quality work, and it's cheaper for the business and its workers. So why the f do so many companies want people back into the office?
And this is where I was like, okay, let's see if they have some new ideas. Let's go.
The days of working from home are fading for more employees, now being called back to the office.
Before COVID-19, high-tech companies were already experimenting with the advantages of remote work. A peer-reviewed report from an unidentified NASDAQ-listed company ran a...
Interesting. Let's go. Let's read this study right quick. About 10% of U.S. employees now regularly work from home, but there are concerns this can lead to shrinking from home. The report or results of the report from the results of the work from home experiment at CTIP of 1,600 employees, NASCAR listed Chinese travel agencies, call center employees who volunteer to work from home were randomly assigned to work from home or the office for 9 months. Home working led to 13% performance increase, of which 9% was working from home minute shift per shift, fewer breaks in 6 days, and 4% from more calls per minute, attributed to quieter work environment. Home workers also improved work satisfaction, and I think they're just going to read this study. But I actually read it ahead of time, but let's go.
A trial where half of their call center workforce was randomly selected to work from home and the other half would remain in the office.
Okay. Yeah, let's go.
The group given the opportunity to work from home had higher customer satisfaction, took
he's just saying it. Yeah, let's go.
13% more calls and suffered 50% less staff attrition, which is a big issue for call centers which typically struggle with high staff turnover. A follow-up study done on workers.
So, not only do they have to not worry about replacing staff, but you have staff that's more efficient. You have staff that's actually like, fuck, I can deal with this job because I'm surrounded by more comfortable shit. But let's go.
In a wider selection of roles, including finance, marketing, and software development, had similar results. They compared staff working full-time from the office with staff working hybrid schedules from home and the office. That study found that hybrid workers were 8% more efficient at their jobs and had turnover rates 35% lower than staff working in the office full-time.
So they actually did the spectrum. At home fully, 50% more or less attrition. Hybrid, 35% less more attrition. You would think the money that they save would not have to train people. It would be great. But let's go.
If businesses want to get the most out of their workers, the results are clear. More work from home is more better. Working from home...
Yeah, he said more better. I know. But we're going to just keep going.
...is also cheaper for the business. Companies that want all of their workers in the office will pay more for utilities like electricity, maintenance, security, and internet that workers would happily provide themselves if they were allowed to work from home. It's rare that companies turn down better results for less money. But in this case, there are 4 reasons that more are demanding their staff come back into the office.
Control! I'm sorry, did I say something? Control! Alright, let's go.
The first reason is that a lot of companies are not doing so well right now. Interest rates are high, investors are not throwing money around like they were in 2020, and companies need to make cuts. The easiest and largest ongoing expense for most companies are their employees. If a business is getting less work than usual, laying off staff is a prudent business decision. If a business can...
Okay, so, yeah, yeah, we know it's the thing that you said. We know. Vegeta was right. Let's go.
Cut expenses at the same rate as lost revenue, then it may be able to maintain profits to keep the share.
This whole scene right here, man, fuck this guy. I don't even know what he's talking about, but man, fuck this guy. Fuck this guy. I'm sorry. I know it's just like a clip, but yeah, fuck this guy. Let's go.
Shareholders happy. If a business is making less revenue, then it also means there's less work to do, so it just won't need as many staff. The problem is that laying off staff signals to the market that the company is struggling, which can affect the share price, make it harder to generate new business, and make it harder to hire new staff in the future. Nobody wants to work for a company that lays off a lot of people on a whim, and customers.
Okay, so it cost the company cost support company more money to have these people come into the office, and yeah, laying off people looks bad. So well, okay, all right, let's go.
Customers don't want to work with a company that looks like it might go out of business. What companies really need is a way to get rid of staff without formally laying them off. Business leaders have already seen the study.
We know that it won't be perfect at first, but the office experience will steadily improve over the coming months and years as our real estate and facility teams smooth out the wrinkles. Yeah, you're hearing this correct. And wait for it.
And they know that forcing people to work from the office leads to higher staff turnover, which in this case is exactly what they want.
But at some point, you've got to make a decision to say, look, this is our policy. You have to return to work and be okay with the idea that some employees may say, well, if that's the case, I just can't work for this company anymore.
Here, come closer. No. Even closer. I was in a town meeting this Tuesday morning. The Tuesday did just pass. And I heard that bullshit from somebody who is director of the call centers that I work for. They literally told somebody who asks about working from home, well, if this is, if your work-life balance requires you to work from home, then maybe insert the name of my job isn't the best place for you. And maybe we can help you get, find a new job. Yes, a director of the call centers told a call center employee that over a recorded meeting. They're just blatant with the shit now.
Investment banks like JP Morgan and Goldman Sachs, which have seen declining revenue from less corporate deal activity, are forcing all of their staff to return to the office full time.
I'm not even going to say anything.
Their official communications stress the importance of face-to-face interactions with clients and coworkers. Senior investment bankers from both firms, who love to talk about how much harder they worked when they were
not the fun Stephen King.
Analysts, accidentally said the quiet part out loud when journalists contacted them about their firm's decision to bring everybody back. A senior manager at Goldman declared to the Financial Times that Goldman does not want to hire people for whom the most important thing is how many days they have to spend in the office.
In other words, back to the mines, you fucking slaves. Back to the mines.
At the moment, this plan could backfire for businesses. Unemployment is still low, and it's easy for high-performing employees to find a new job. So managers using this tactic need to be careful, or they will be left with nothing but their worst employees.
Hey, you want to sell? It's like what Florida told migrants. We're gonna make the law so you can self-deport. Oh, motherfucker. Okay, cool. We're gonna self-deport out of your motherfucking state, and you ain't gonna have nobody to pick your fucking fruit and tomatoes. I guess tomatoes are fruits. You know what the fuck I mean. Ask South Carolina how it turned out when they did that bullshit. Ask Georgia when they did that bullshit. Florida, keep fucking around and you're in the find out stage. I'm sorry. Exactly. And these companies are starting to be in the find out stage. Shit, my company will have to be in the find out stage.
Easy way to get rid of staff without the bad publicity is just the first reason. So it's time to learn how money works to find out why you...
Oh, no. Come back. Like, literally, they were gleeful that when people started returning from home, when they started making people return from home, they were gleeful that Yeah, 25 people left since we've had the start of the work from home. So we need to, have technology that doesn't work to pick up the gaps. And the funny part about it is when it was asked about, are y'all looking to downsize even more? No, we just trying to do more client care with a few amount of people. Oh yeah, they're about to fuck themselves.
You are going to be forced back into the office even if it makes no business sense. This week's lesson was sponsored by Blinkist. Blinkist is a handy app that simplifies the key idea of this concept that I decided to read more about it. It's from books like subscription. Blinkist has a ton of subscription like going to Blinkist
to keep
real estate that is becoming useless.
Everyone's saying, you got to come back to the office.
Oh, Josh Fluke. Oh, I love his videos. I watch his videos. When I first started watching him, I thought he was just some tech bro that just like, yeah, no, fuck, like, yeah, no, like, if you haven't done so, watch Josh Fluke, Joshua Fluke, search for his channel. It's fucking awesome. And, yeah, it's fucking awesome. But let's go.
Now, it's just like, it's all just giant propaganda to keep the commercial real estate market up.
The value of office buildings has slumped as people shift to working from home, which is a problem for the companies that have risk exposure to that.
So, reason number 2. Remember the reason number 3 that I gave? Reason number 2. Because commercial real estate's market.
Around 30% of major public companies in America own the office building they are headquartered in. This real estate represents a major asset on the balance sheet for those companies. Apple Park in Cupertino costs $5 billion to construct, which is a major investment even for a company like Apple.
You spent $5 billion. That on what? Making... and I guess this was of course, this was the movie that The Circle was named. Why would you do shit like that? All right, let's go.
Investors pay close attention to how efficiently companies utilize their assets. A big building that is sitting empty is not doing anything to return money to shareholders, so there is pressure on company leadership to sell these assets. The problem is company executives trying to sell an office building in today's market would likely take a significant loss on the estimated value listed on the balance sheet.
So, wait. Not only are they fucking cutting motherfucking jobs so they can get more profit, they're actually making you come to worse working conditions so they can get more profit. Fuck. All right, let's go.
This loss would be considered a bad look for the CEO when it's time for the board to decide their bonus. Instead of selling an asset that's not being used and realizing the loss, a better play for the CEO is to make sure the asset is being used. If an office is full, then company leadership can justify the capital tied up in a building as it offsets the rent they would have to pay if they didn't own the building.
Yes. You coming and working more miserably is so your CEO can get a bonus at the end of his review period. Fuck.
Most major companies do rent their offices, but that can actually put even more pressure on company leadership to get people back in the office. The average rental term for office space is much longer than the average rental term for a residential home. Office spaces require fit-outs to make them ready for the companies that will be occupying them. Office space is often rented as nothing more than an empty concrete shell, and the landlord and tenant will negotiate how the office will be built out to fit the needs of the company. The typical cost to fit out a high-rise office after the core of the building has been constructed is between $250 and $500 per square foot.
Like the retail market, the real estate market is so fucked right now. It's so fucked right now. Oh my god. Okay, let's go.
If managers want their offices to look like the one in Suits, it will cost even more. Usually, the building owner pays for the fit-out, so they want to ensure their corporate tenant is going to pay rent for a long time, which is why office leases last much longer than residential leases. Companies that still have their leases from before COVID will be paying money every month for something they are not using, but can't get out of. A lot of company managers have decided if they are paying for it, they might as well use it.
Yeah, because it's a flex. Oh god, fuck, I hate these people.
because the cost benefit of working from home disappears if the company is still paying for an office. According to a 2022 office space report on 247 companies conducted by Robin Poward, found that only 11% of companies were fully utilizing their office space. 46% of the companies surveyed were using less than half of their available office space.
So even before the job that I have now, I knew of my previous company. They had started downsizing their office because businesses are always looking to cut corners and maximize profit, and it fucks us all over. But let's go.
Another 46% of companies surveyed said that they plan to reduce office space within the next year, but that is difficult with long-term leases. One of the only options left to a lot of companies is to default on their leases to open negotiation with the building's owner. Some perfectly healthy companies have started to do this to try and get rid of a major ongoing expense. Banks are another group with significant exposure to office buildings. 3.8% of Wells Fargo loans are secured against commercial office space.
Oh, do you have your money in Chase or Bank of America? Guess what? If it's a retail, if there's a commercial real estate crash, guess what's going to happen to your money? Fuck.
This represents $37 billion in loans, or roughly a quarter of the company's market cap. Banks are under pressure to make sure that offices remain the standard working environment, or they will need to do significant write-downs if defaults continue. The third reason that companies are pushing people to come back to the office is because the power that an office can give managers.
And a lot of that has to do with employers starting to pull back.
And it kind of goes to my first point about, well, they don't think you're doing work and they need to motherfucking control you. But let's hear what their explanation was going to say.
Starting to say, we are still hiring, but we want you on site. We want you in place.
Some managers don't actually have that much to do besides stand over their subordinates and look important. It's easy to fill a day with...
Yes, he just said the quiet part out loud. Some managers just want to look important. Yeah. And I've, like, my current supervisor, great. But some of the shit that they have them do is busy work. And even with other managers and shit that I've seen in a lot of call center space, a lot of it's just busy work. Or who can we pick off of the people off of your team to make them seem like they're redundant or they don't want to be here anymore. But let's go.
Redundant tasks and micromanagement in an office, but it's harder to do it online. Senior managers at companies making the decision to bring people back to the office are also going to be more comfortable with work in person than work done online. The old soft skills of business, like a firm handshake and small talk with colleagues, are less relevant online.
Yes, because we're not... Okay. I'm sorry. Let me kind of clean this up. I apologize. I was going to say, working in a company, you're like family. You're not like family. But actually, in a twisted sense of way, you are like family. I didn't choose those motherfuckers and I don't want to be around them either. You know, these companies that talk about, oh, we're like family here. Oh, we're like family. No. Fuck. Because my family knows to leave me the fuck alone when shit is bothering me. But let's continue.
Senior managers in the penultimate years of their career have spent most of their lives learning how important these skills are, and for many of them, it's how they got to their...
Why are they showing all the people with like super gray hair?
...level to begin with. Straight-laced, old-school business managers are being...
1, 2, fucking 3. Alright. Fuck! I could just make fun of them, but I can't. I don't want to. Alright, let's go.
Confronted with a new work culture of online team meetings sat in by someone in their bathrobe and a co-worker's cat. Professional office culture is something that managers use as a powerful tool for extracting the most out of their subordinates.
Or they think is a tool, but most of the time they just resent you. Let's go.
People stay late at the office to get extra work done, in large part because they know sitting at their desk in the dark hours after everybody else has left is a good look and demonstrates to their superiors that they are willing to make sacrifices for their career. If, on the other hand, you are someone that works from home, you won't get nearly the same recognition for working on something after hours, because you are sitting around at home in either case anyway.
It's the whole you're not doing work because I don't see it.
A large motivator for upward career advancement in the past has been the perks that come with senior management in a corporate role. If you come into work every day and sit down at a shared desk in an open plan office that has no privacy, where you sit shoulder to shoulder with noisy colleagues, you would be willing to work extra hard for a promotion if the job gave you your own office with walls and enough room to stretch out without annoying your neighbors. According to studies by
So yeah, fuck my coworker. I need me an office because reason. And you know what? It's sad because I work in a call center and I see this shit. Most of the people like people that just on the phones, they don't even have a actual cubicle to themselves. It's that you sit right next to somebody. The office is fucking loud. The people can hear it in the background. You gotta be quiet when you're walking around. And then the supervisors, well, they have, you know, 3 walls, but they still like just right there. And then the managers, they actually get a door that can close.
McKinsey, the Incentive Research Foundation, and Princeton, non-cash incentives have more of an impact on long-term work motivation than cash incentives. So even though we all say that we would just prefer the extra money, the science says we wouldn't. The research has presented 4 reasons why. The first reason is that non-cash incentives are easier to see.
So yes, suck my dick, I have a corner office.
Every day you go into work, you will see an executive's private parking spot, their large office, and their personal assistant that fetches them coffee. If a company just paid that executive more money instead of offering them visible workplace perks, you would never see their big house or retirement savings.
So they're doing it to feed your jealousy. They're doing it to feed your ego. Your envy, excuse me. Yeah, no. You work hard, you may someday be like the other person who basically metaphorically suck penis to get where they're at. And I'm saying metaphorically.
So you would be less career motivated. The second reason is that non-cash incentives are easier to talk about. If you get given your own corner office, it's easier to talk about than a large salary increase. Workers should talk about their salaries more. But
yes, it's illegal for your boss to tell you not to talk about your salary. It's illegal. It is illegal. When I say it's illegal for your boss to tell you you shouldn't talk about your salary. Because somehow it will make somebody else jealous versus just saying, why don't you just ask him for more money? Yeah, I'm making this. Why don't you just ask him for more money? But let's continue.
But there is still a taboo about it, which company management is more than happy to keep in place. So for now, people get to brag about their new office more than their big bonus.
See what I mean? See what I mean by the hair plugs? This is where he just hit small hair plugs. But let's go.
The third reason is that while people say they would prefer extra money, it quickly becomes their new normal and the higher income level becomes their new expectation. Do you remember what your salary was 10 years ago?
Yes, I remember. But let's go.
Probably not, but you would probably remember where you worked. The fourth reason is that people just like recognition, and even small incentives like their face on the wall for Employee of the Month goes a long way. Most of these non-cash awards need some kind of physical presence to work, and working from home quickly makes a role far more transactional and easily comparable with another role where the worker will sit behind the same desk and work the same hours just for different money.
So, in other words, yeah, we need to feed that motherfucking envy. Feed that motherfucking envy. Alright, this is almost over.
Additionally, since most of these perks go to senior managers in a business, they are more likely to want to return to work themselves and make the same decisions for everyone else. According to a study of 10,000 workers in the summer...
This is actually key. Let's read the actual study. The Future Forum, developed by workplace messaging platform Slack, surveyed more than 10,000 workers globally in the summer of 2021 and found executive employee disconnect with regards to returning to work. 3/4 of all executives reported that they want to work from the office 3 to 5 days a week because nobody in their homes loved them, compared to about 1/3 of employees. Among them, executives who have permanently worked completely remotely through the pandemic, 44% said they wanted to come back to the office every day. Just 17% of employees said the same.
Summer of 2021, of executives who primarily worked completely remotely throughout the pandemic, 44% said they wanted to come back into the office every day. Just 70% of their employees said the same. It's nicer to go back to a comfortable office that you oversee than it is to go back to a shared desk that gets micromanaged. Managers are also just people, and they are more reactive to negative news than positive news. A manager is more likely to remember that one employee that played video games at home all day when they should have been working than they are to remember the hours saved by cutting out commutes for their entire team, leading to...
So yeah, exactly. Man, this motherfucking lazy ass motherfucker over there, he playing video games all day. Is the work being done? He's still playing videos all day. How dare he be happy during a time frame of when he's supposed to be working? Fuck that guy.
To small incremental improvements. When surveyed, most managers believed that working from home had a negative impact on their team's output.
Yeah. Wait, what? It's gonna be negative? It's gonna be negative? Let's go.
Though the data suggested exactly the opposite. The use of employee monitoring software has increased by 66% in the fall of 2021, and even as workers return to the office, managers have remained on average more suspicious of their subordinates.
And it goes back to the first reason I gave. They just don't trust their employees. They don't. And they're scared to admit it because if they admit that they don't trust their employees, then they may have to find new employees, and then they're fucked. But anyway, let's go.
Collecting employee information and getting rid of underperforming staff is one of the reasons that companies have become obsessed with data, but it's not the most profitable reason. To find out what is, go and watch my video on how they have turned your information into $1 trillion bank account and how they are...
Alright, so yeah, this is actually a pretty good video. It's just sad, man. A lot of this can be resolved quite easily by accommodating people to work for your job, make it easier for them to work. Then it's a choice that people will choose to do. I know personally, I'm an advocate for 4-day-a-week jobs with same amount of pay. But no. Anyway, like, share, and subscribe. And we're gonna cut this video segment here. Remember, trying to hit 1,000 subscribers by October 1st. We gonna make it and do it. All right, peace. What time is it? I don't have the energy to do this final video. We did a good run. About an hour and a half, like 15 minutes. So we're gonna actually cut it off here, guys. I'm gonna be streaming tomorrow. I definitely want to stream tomorrow and bring you guys some more videos, especially after of what I've known is dropping tomorrow. All right. Remember, everybody, be the person that you want to be around instead of the person that you want to be like. Because if you're the person that you want to be around, more people that want to be around you. And touch titties, but always with consent. And take it away, Richard.
What do you think that these executives are afraid you're going to do to white America?
Probably stop some racism.
Stop racism?
Yeah. I'm probably afraid of that because then people don't hate each other. Then people start talking to each other, and then they start talking to each other, they find out who's the problem.
Which is?
Greedy people.
Greedy people. I have a couple things I want to ask you there. Do you really think that some of the guys that you dealt with at NBC, no names, right? Because there's lawsuits for that too, that some of these guys really want to promote racism actively, or is it a subconscious?
I just think it's part of capitalism, is to promote racism, right? In order to make things work. If you feel better because you're white and you can get a job, you use that. I mean, I would.
Absolutely.
Say, I'm sorry, Jack, but shit, they say I'm white. I'm going to use this.
Right, absolutely.
Get this job. I'm hungry, But, and that separates people. So they keep people separated, and that keeps them from thinking about the real problem. That's as simple as I see it. Probably it's not that simple, but...
Now, all right, you and I are about the same age, right? We're in our mid-30s. How long is it going to take before guys who think like you, and I say guys who think like me, people who don't want to have racism in the country, people who don't want to be oppressing any minority, whatever it is, sexual, whatever minority, really get into positions of power and can change things?
You can't get in a position of power, it seems, if you think like that. It seems that the only time you get in a position of power is if you're like the people that are in power. To me, I mean, that's the way it goes. I mean, people that get to become executives become like the people that were already executives.
I don't know, maybe
they go in with good intentions, but it eats them up. It's like a cesspool, you know. It just gets on you and it
the
starts
system
eating.
levels them.
Pretty soon it's
Is
all
that
gone.
what a cesspool sounds like?
Yes.